Hello, everyone. This is Eric Glazer, host of the Bright Spots in Healthcare podcast. Our next episode in live recording is entitled Reimagining the Consumer Experience, Leveraging Empathy to Drive Healthcare Innovation. And we will record it live so you all can join on September 10th at 11:30 a.m. East Coast, 8:30 on the West Coast. Empathy is at the foundation of improving healthcare delivery and is becoming a more important component to both health plans and providers' overall innovation strategies. So our Expert Roundtable on the 10th will consist of incredible leaders from Stanford Healthcare, University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, Barnes Jewish Hospital, Nemours Children's Hospital, and Commonwealth Care Alliance in Massachusetts. And I am joined right now by Melinda Karp, Senior Vice President of Consumer Partnership at Commonwealth Care Alliance and the Executive Director of the Center to Advance Consumer Partnerships. So Melinda, as we prepare for Thursday's roundtable, I thought it would make sense to level set for everyone and define what in fact is organizational empathy.
Great. Well, Eric, it's a great question and one that is really, really important. When we think about empathy in general, we think about the ability to put oneself in someone else's shoes and actually really be able to look through that person's lens when interacting with them. So that's what we think about in terms of interpersonal empathy. When we think about organizational empathy, it's really just kind of taking that to the next level. And it's instead of a person thinking about what it's like to walk in another person's shoes, it's about asking the people who work in organizations to be thinking about the lens and the context and the shoes that all of the people that they serve and care for on a day-to-day basis, what that looks like. And asking folks to really understand the context and the lived experience of those that they serve, and then integrate that into the way they make decisions every single day in their healthcare setting, whether they're strategic decisions, whether they're operational decisions or programming or care decisions, but really moving the organization to a place where everybody in their daily work has integrated the lived experience and the lens of everyone that they're taking care of. To me, that's really organizational empathy. And the very first step to getting to a place of organizational empathy is really truly understanding the experience that your consumers or patients or clients or whatever the appropriate word is in your context, really understanding what it is that your consumers are experiencing every day when they interact with your organization, and really through their lens, not through what we think they're experiencing, but really what they are experiencing through their direct lens. We find in the work that we do with organizations around journey mapping, for example, that what the people in an organization think the experience is for those they serve versus what that experience really is when we go out and talk to the actual people who are being cared for, varies by about 50%, meaning that the organization gets it wrong by about half the time when they aren't really bringing in the lived experience to understand what's going on with their consumers. So that's really the key to starting to build organizational empathy, so that eventually it just becomes integrated into the very fabric of the organization and the way that organization does their work every day.
And on Thursday, we're going to have our experts dive deeper into how empathy is at the foundation of their organization's innovation and application design approaches. We're going to talk about how to measure organizational empathy at your hospital or health plan. And most importantly, our experts will share anecdotes about the different programs they are applying, so all of you can determine if they're also applicable at your own organization. So join us via Zoom on Thursday, September 10th at 11:30 a.m. East Coast time. You can register for free at sharedpurposeconnect.com and click on upcoming events. I hope to see you all soon.